Last minute setup before everybody gets here. 1 million steps for OCD. I made that. I'm really proud of my work.
Walk over 500 miles, or roughly 1 million steps, which is why we named the walk this. He did this from his home in Cheney, Pennsylvania, all the way up to Boston, Massachusetts. Did this in the name of his son, Nathaniel, who had long struggled with on June 5th, which is why we hold the walk around this time. Dennis completed his walk in Boston, and he was greeted by the staff of the International OCD Foundation, as well as his friends and family and members of the OCD community at a rally honoring Dennis and supporting research in OCD and DDD. To carry on this tradition, the 1 Million Steps for OCD Walk was created in 2013 in the spirit of raising awareness, funds, and hope. The 1 Million Steps for OCD Walk began as one father's journey to support research funding. It has blossomed into a nationwide effort to support the initiatives and evidence-based programs of the IOCDF and local affiliates. The 1 Million Steps for OCD Walks provides a supportive community, increases awareness, and raises funds for the IOCDF.
Thank you all seriously for coming. I'm honored to be the Grand Marshal. Also to recently have been appointed the head of the OCD SoCal LA Awareness Committee. Before I tell a sliver of my story, I really want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for being here and for all the awareness, the money, and just everything that we've helped raise so far, even in a short amount of time as we build this up. Together, we have started to break a lot of ground. This walk itself has raised over $6,000, which is 6 times the amount of last year, none of which could be done with literally without every single one of you. I live with obsessive compulsive disorder, known as OCD. I speak down in front of you in an effort to raise awareness, ask for help in dispelling the stereotypes around what OCD is. For example, if you came to our house on any given day, it literally smells like dog food all the time. And if all you know is about OCD is that people are super neat or super clean or need to keep their hands clean, that's not a lot. And what we really want is to help raise awareness and education about what OCD is. I'm 40. I grew up in the 80s and 90s when even getting an accurate diagnosis was rare, let alone receiving effective treatment. Because of what I now know was OCD, I did not live life. I was ashamed, I was afraid, I didn't want to, and I could not tell anyone the truth about what was going on in my head. I was way too scared they would just lock me up and throw away the key. So I lied, I acted out, I overcompensated, I rejected rejection before it could reject me. I told myself I didn't want to be included when all I really wanted to do was be included, because I was so afraid if they knew me, they would just reject me. If they didn't know anything that was going on in my head, they would just think I was crazy. So it took a lot of time, a lot of love and help from my family, my friends, in order to get proper treatment. It took the birth of my daughter, Mickey, to really propel me into inpatient treatment, where I left my family for weeks to work on myself and really educate myself about OCD and how to manage living with it without it controlling me, and it helped. What I learned is we can live a truthful, authentic, and complete life while managing this disorder. With therapy, family education, we have been able to live our lives. I have a successful career, an amazing group of friends, a lot of which are here, who support me on a daily basis, an amazing mother and family, a beautiful and dedicated partner in every sense of the word, who accepts me for who I am, and call it parent goggles, but the cutest little kid who had to step away for a second, that any man can ask for. For so long, I was terrified about what was going on because I feared people would just judge me and shun me for how I acted. I was doing rituals, I was thinking crazy things, I was acting out. And because there's so many forms of OCD, many people don't understand the nuances of the condition. The stereotype of the germaphobe or the neat freak dominate the public, and that is part of OCD, but there's a much bigger part, and those that with it don't feel comfortable yet to step forward and talk about it and share. And I hope all of us want to change that. And I want to encourage everybody with OCD to find somebody to talk about it with, get more involved in some way, help spread awareness, thereby allowing more treatment, more communication, and more acceptance in society. Because since treatment, I myself no longer hide. I am living the best life I can. Without my own hard work, the support of my family and friends, I could not be up here today. I would be hiding in COVID. So the most important thing I want to say, and leave you guys with for us, and one thing is that despite those of us with this disorder, unfortunately it's going to live with us for life, but we have the ability to control it and not let it control us. Just a quick moment, I want to again thank every single person here. I know you drove far, a lot of you guys brought your kids, some of you guys split coverage with your spouses to be able to show up today, and we are also grateful. I want to thank our family therapist, Melissa, who my family would be lost without, the IOCDF for existing and creating awareness in the first place, those of us living with OCD, and I know myself how hard it might be for you guys out there to come and show up here today. I want to thank everyone here and those that aren't here who shared, likes, helped spread awareness, helped raise all this money for the IOCDF and contributed in any way they possibly could. We feel seen, and I have nothing but gratitude. I want to thank my mother, all she's done for me and our family throughout the years. I want to thank Jamie, my silent soldier who fights for our family on a daily basis, often unseen, but a vital role. My daughter Mickey, who is my muse, and the reason I'm up here talking to you. And now I want to introduce the amazing Melissa Mose to talk.
So I timed it out at a sort of moderate amble to be about a 3-minute walk around. And every time you walk, you get a point. We're going to have people stationed here. But it means or announce it to the world and just feel uncomfortable.
We are doing 1 million steps for OCD. Look at this army.
He's faking. He just wants more points. Check it out. Check out his mouth.